Where is Palma on the bench? Karma. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Yes, Palma is sitting on the bench. He doesn't like it. Shout out to Fernando Alonso. If you get the intro, you get the intro. If you don't, then just ignore it and dive in to the rest of Fog Football's video.
It went over your head like Luis Palma's chance for Celtic, because he had his last chance there against Falkirk, and Nicholas Kuhn went, no, come on, off the bench, 2 goals, 2 assists, carried them to a victory. Oh, I don't know what it is, right? I remember saying, I can't even remember which game did he score in the Champions League last year, and I was like, that's the difference. Celtic sign him and they win a game, even though it got ruled out.
It doesn't matter, does it really?
No, it doesn't matter, but it's like, that just shows you what that can do for your career. You know, if Celtic won that game, I think it was against Lazio, that could have did so much for him, right?
Oh, I remember that now, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it could have did so much for him, but it just goes to show you, everything linked with Rangers just goes to shite. Luis Palma was supposed to go to Rangers and Celtic hijacked it.
Well, let's not pretend that if that goal did count, he would have went on to have an amazing Celtic career.
Well, yeah, we can't guarantee it, but it's the fine margins here. Nicholas Kuhn looked absolute pish last season.
Well, yeah, I would say Nicholas Kuhn, when Celtic brought him in, he looked garbage. He looked like it was a waste of 2 million. I know a lot of fans weren't happy because they already thought they had enough strength in the wide areas, and like, why are we spending more money on a winger that we don't need? But you fast forward, like 8 months now, and
Yep.
all of a sudden, Nicholas Kuhn looks like the best winger at the club. He does. And then you got Palma, who was brought in at the start of last season, and I'd say in the first couple of months, people were probably looking at Palma thinking he's going to be our main guy out wide. People were probably having Palma first in the pecking order. But I mean, you look at it now and it's turned on its head. I mean, if you're rating all the wingers, then you probably got Kuhn first and with Palmer last.
Kuhn probably got more.
I mean, Palmer, I'd say, is behind James Forrest and Yang at this point.
I'd agree with that. I think, honestly, Kuhn has probably got more goals and assists against Falkirk than what Palma will probably manage in the season, which is 2 goals and 2 assists. Could be wrong on that front, but you know what? He started in great form. Nicholas Kuhn, it was pretty much unthinkable to think that he would actually perform this season. But you know what? We watched the pre-season games. He was doing it against great teams.
He was looking good.
Yeah, he was looking good, but yeah, this is about Nicholas Kuhn and how he's great. Kuhn. Luis Palma, I think he'll be at the door. I can see him leaving in January. He's went full Cantwell. It's been labelled as a full Cantwell. You can take Cantwell at the SPFL, but you can't take the SPFL Luis Palma Cantwell.
Well, let's dive into what did he actually say, because I'm intrigued here.
Well,
everybody seems to know apart from me.
Did you pass Spanish?
Didn't you pass English?
I didn't pass Spanish either, right?
Si, senor.
Right, we could read it out in Spanish, but thankfully someone has translated it. Alright, and
We no speak Anglais.
This is what he said, and I quote, resilience. That's why you're going to get ahead in life. Because despite any adversity, you find the positive side and you start working forward. End of quote. Humana. So this has obviously rifled a few feathers, man, because Brendan Rodgers ain't too happy.
This is what honestly, I don't think he said much wrong there. I was expecting a scathing attack on Brendan.
No, I should stay off social media, man.
Hold on. Let's repeat what he said. Quote, resilience. That's why you're going to get ahead in life, because despite any adversity, you find the positive side and you start working forward. End of quote. I don't think there's too much in that, man, honestly. Are people really getting upset about this?
Yeah, I've seen a lot on Twitter.
Well, he's basically... I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking that. What I think is wrong, that maybe he doesn't need to tweet it out, maybe it's not necessary for him to come out and say that. It's like, if that's how he feels, if he thinks he needs to be resilient, then just be resilient. You don't have to let your 27,000 followers know. But, yeah, I mean, sounds like he's just sitting there saying, you know what, I'm going to wait and bide my time and I'll get a chance and I'll prove everybody wrong.
Well, that's what a few Celtic fans said. He's starting to sound like Cantwell. Another one said he has gone full Cantwell.
He's starting to play like Cantwell, which is even more worrying, to be fair.
You never go full Cantwell. Then another guy said, our version of Todd Cantwell, get shot of him in January. It's the Spanish Todd Cantwell.
The Honduran Todd Cantwell.
Alright, well, the Spanish-speaking Todd Cantwell then.
So everybody in a Spanish-speaking countries, Spanish. Is that why they had so much success? The national team over like the past, decade and a half?
You know what I mean?
Oh, he speaks Spanish. He must be from Spain. What the fuck?
No, I didn't mean it that way.
What
Yeah,
about
Spanish is like the most popular language in the world.
Yeah, no shit. Does that mean everyone that speaks English is English, mate? What the hell?
Didn't say that.
Sounded like that's what you were getting at.
Well, I meant he's the Spanish-speaking Cantwell. That's what I meant. All right. Does that not make a wee bit more sense?
I think Todd Cantwell could probably give you a few lines in Spanish.
Me shit.
Sí, amigo. TikTok.
See, amigo, TikTok. I shit. Crock of shit.
Anyway, Brendan Rodgers ain't happy. What did Brendan have to say?
Brendan had hee-haw to say. No, people are greeting. I've seen a few FUDs on YouTube, right? AKA the Rangers rabble, greeting about Brendan Rodgers' comments, right? Because he joked about facing Bayern Munich in the final. It was clearly a joke.
A joke that did not get us any reaction, by the way.
No, it didn't, but I mean, I've seen people greeting about it, like.
Well, this kind of dampened my mood. I thought there was more. to this.
You thought there was more meat and potatoes?
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a juicy fed, but no.
Brendan Rodgers just riling up everyone.
I think I'm just going to go and get a cup of coffee, because that's put me in a bad mood.
Put you in a bad mood?
You have, I was misled. I thought that Palma was going to be taking the shirt off, ripping the shirt, Hulk Hogan style, challenging Brendan Rodgers one-on-one at WrestleMania, and it's just not went down that way.
How great would that have been?
Not as good as Hogan versus Rock, but still. Anyway, you know, it is what it is. Palma probably thinks he deserves a chance. He probably believes that he is the man to lead Celtic forward. To be fair, I mean, I do see quite a few people on the Celtic boards, and it's not because I'm obsessed. I'm not obsessed like Celtic fans. I don't stalk rival teams, pages just out of pure bitterness. I do it because I'm a content creator. Anyway, I do see a lot of people saying that, where's Palma? Why are we not playing Palma? Albeit, it could just be a bunch of Honduran, fanboys that want their guy to play. But I've just never really seen the appeal in Palma. And I think that he probably will be gone soon. Not necessarily because of anything he says on social media, but for me, he is like the last choice. And for me, it's a poor signing. I think Celtic should just cash in and try and get some money back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Todd Cantwell knows the blueprint of why you don't go to social media. But Palma has. And at the end of the day, if you can't, we all give Falkirk their plaudits and their credit, right? They've performed really well against Celtic. But at the end of the day, man, if Palma can't turn up against Falkirk and then Kuhn comes on and gets 2 goals and 2 assists, that is awful for him. There's no two ways about it. No, it is.
That's his chance to, show off and make a statement and show it and make a claim that he deserves to be in the starting 11, and he didn't do it. So yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is, guys, and we will be back sooner rather than later. It is the European preview show tomorrow. Looking forward to talking about the wee small plate.
Well, it might be tomorrow, it might be Wednesday. We don't really know right now.
Well, it depends when this bad boy gets uploaded, to be fair. But I tell you what, I'm looking forward to talking about the Europa League.
Aye, Rangers. We'll see how they get on.
We'll see how they get on, and we won't be giving too many things away here because you have to check out the preview show. Anyway, till next time. Peace.